We want to take you quickly to the press conference just starting to update us on the fire.
Like Shane said, I think once the weather changes and this wind subsides, we are going to turn the corner and we're going to start making some significant progress and changes in regards to evacuation areas and road openings. We did open the peak-to-peak highway today, going north out of Nederland. That's been very helpful. There are still a lot of resources on the highway, fire trucks and firefighters getting into their trucks, so just be very cautious if you're using the highway. They were not comfortable opening Sugarloaf today because of the wind and the potential for an escape. An escape would have gone in that direction. So I'm hoping to be able to open Sugarloaf tomorrow once the wind subsides and these darn firemen tell me that it's going to be okay. We're going to hopefully open Sugarloaf. The other piece that we would like to get to is Magnolia. Magnolia has been evacuated out of an abundance of caution, as we said earlier. When the fire got down to Boulder Canyon, had it jumped Boulder Canyon, it would have had an uphill run to the Magnolia homes, which is a very scary scenario. So we evacuated Magnolia. These guys were able to hold that fire at the canyon, and they're continuing to hold the fire at the canyon. It crossed over on a couple of small spots, but they caught them. So when the wind goes down, I'm hopeful that they'll be able to tell us it's safe to open up Magnolia Road, that subdivision again. That's really all the updates I have for you. We have heard rumors of looting and that kind of thing. I have no confirmed information about anything like that happening. And we've got our deputies and National Guard folks up here watching over the community and making sure that kind of stuff isn't happening. So we haven't seen any kind of a problem like that, although I have heard rumors.
Sheriff, you had said that today would be significant in terms of deciding whether you guys can get your hands around this. Is there still a distinct possibility that this fire could blow up and get out of control?
So I am not the fire expert, although I have had too much experience with fire. The reason we said today was going to be significant was because of these winds. This is a great test of the work that the firefighters have done. If they can hold the fire in these 35-mile-an-hour gusts, then they start gaining confidence about the strength of that perimeter. The other thing these winds do is they help scrub that fire out and clean out some of the junk that might be smoldering or left in there. So yeah, I think today is, and from everything I've learned from my firefighters that are running this for us, this is a significant day in testing what's been done and what's going to happen tomorrow. We are in a holding mode in regards to road closures and evacuations right now until the wind event is over and the cooler air comes in, drops in.
Does it worry you that there is only zero containment at this point?
Does it worry me that there's only zero containment? Not really, because I understand a little bit about containment and the way it's used in terms of a fire. I know that there's two different things going on with this fire. There is perimeter containment in progress, but there's also a lot of interior defense work being done. And everything they've done has helped prevent the spread of the fire and prevent loss of homes. The fact that this fire blew up and ran as hard as it did and we only lost 5 homes is really remarkable. Yeah. Sir? 606 acres. Yeah, it was 606 acres as of 1 o'clock this afternoon. I don't believe it's grown.
When we talked about holding that eastern part of the fire, community from going to Canyon, what kinds of things are involved with that? Is it water drops? Is it flying?
The question was what's involved in holding the east side of the fire in Boulder Canyon. We're holding that with hand crews, hot shot crews, and Type 2 initial attack crews, as well as engines and aircraft. Everything we have at our disposal is being used.
How many people on the ground?
At any given moment in that piece of the fire line, I can't answer that specifically, I'm sorry.
Are you able to have everything you need, or are the fires pulling resources?
The question was, do we have everything we need, or are other fires pulling resources away? And at this time, nothing has been pulled away. Everything that we asked for initially is still on scene.
Shane, can you tell us more about the
Here we go.
fire, where it was, and how long?
All right, you've been listening to live press conference of the
end of the fire.
All right, you've been listening to a live press conference, the latest on the Cold Springs fire. It has held at 606 acres. It is held at the Boulder Canyon, which is where it was earlier today and last night, and it is held as far as the destruction it's done. 5 homes destroyed, 3 outbuildings. The evacuations are held too, just 2,000. I know 2,000 is not a little amount, but it could have been so much worse. And I think that is a headline today with this incredibly, cracklingly low humidity, these wind gusts of 35 plus that have knocked me over a couple of times. You couldn't handcraft a recipe that was better for fire, and yet these heroics of these firefighters today, a couple of dozen aircraft, almost 500 firefighters have been battling this just over the ridge over my right shoulder all day long.